This particular question has been asked by Sachin, SDET roadmap for 3 years of experience. In fact, this SDET roadmap question has been asked by a lot of folks, Gaurav, Ashok, Sunita, a lot of people are asking this particular question. Before we jump into the SDET roadmap, I want you to see the latest interview questions for an SDET professional. Over here, the company is UST Global, and just look at the questions. Playwright architecture. How do you isolate a test data in Playwright? API mocking interception in Playwright. How do you scale your framework? How do you use fixtures and hook? Okay. And then a lot of other scenario driven questions. So the interviews these days are always going to be project specific. They're going to ask you, like, they're going to literally drill you on your scenario driven questions of your project. Along with that, the first round is still going to be the coding round. So when you are preparing for your SDET roles, the first thing that you focus on is coding only. So you start practicing your coding questions and you can pick up your respective programming language. You go with Java or you go with your JavaScript and TypeScript. Choice is yours, but just make sure that you understand that one programming language properly. Then start focusing on your OOPS concept. This is going to be non-negotiable because if you understand the OOPS concept, if you understand the various design patterns and you understand how you will be scaling your framework, you are sorted with your framework related questions. Then start focusing on these libraries, your Selenium, your Rest Assured, your Playwright. Now, these days, no one talk about Selenium. Everyone wants Playwright. But still, if you are going with Java, the first preferred choice is go with Selenium, build one framework. And even if you're not going with framework, just make sure you use Rest Assured, build some project. When you're building projects, again, it is going to help you with scenario-driven questions. Then start focusing on CI/CD. This time you start focusing on GitHub Actions, understand how do you use Jenkins and the various cloud services that you're using in your projects. Then you start focusing on AI. You use your Copilot or your Claude Code or your Codex, whatever your company offers or you're using, just get your little bit hand dirty on these things. You're going to do just fine. The reason I'm keeping it at the end is because once you understand how the project is going to be built, what challenges you're going to face, you are going to just direct the instructions to these AI tools. So you want to build the project, but at the same time, you want to make sure that the token usage is limited. And you can only do that when you are building the projects. If you want all the coding related interview questions and all, just comment down anything. I'm going to share you the link of those lectures.